Hello everybody and welcome back to Madden 19 slider testing with Matt10's sliders. We're on to version 10.5. I tested out version 10 a couple days ago. Really kind of liked how it played. There were a couple of concerns I kind of felt like, which seemed like could have been addressed or have been addressed by version 10.5. Most notably was kind of continued pressure to the quarterback, as well as some wide open receivers, especially on deep throws. So we're going to test 10.5. Ultimately, Matt10, he said he made a slight mistake and when he posted the sliders, and so we're going to just see how 10.5 plays tonight. I am very excited to bring this to you, so I hope you enjoy. We're just going to jump right into the game. No need to look at the sliders. If you really want to know what they are, please head to operationsports.com, go to forums, go to Madden, go to sliders, Madden sliders, and then Matt10's are usually right there, right at the top. So, you know, at least the top 5 for sure. So please go ahead and check those out. Let's go ahead and jump into this game. We're going to be going up against the Jaguars. Last time we played them in this slider testing scenario, I think we lost 37-31 or something. It was a good game at the time. I can't remember what version we actually played them on previously, but I don't really know that that's important or vital. Obviously, this is a test franchise. We're just kind of working our way through testing these sliders to see whether or not I want to use them ultimately for my actual real deal franchise, which I am very excited to get started. And I think I'm actually going to just stick with the Titans. We've just been playing a lot of games here randomly. I'd like to really kind of dig into this team and kind of hopefully enjoy trying to build them up and take them to be a Super Bowl contender. They were close last year, but we'll have to wait and see. Again, they're not my favorite team. My favorite team is actually the Arizona Cardinals, but I kind of thought it would be fun to I usually don't ever use them. And I thought it would be fun to use the Titans this year just because of their cool-looking new uniforms. And rather than doing a full rebuild, I kind of thought, you know what, let's start with a team that's already close and see if I can take them the rest of the way. So that's what I'm ultimately going to be doing. But first off, we've got to find some decent sliders. We've gotten some good headway here with Matt10 sliders. Nice open hole there. I was a little bit faster. I would have been gone. Let's see how we start here on offense. We're going to start with our normal play that I like to run, this kind of I formation stretch play. It's always the first play of the game. I've been running here testing the sliders just to see you know, what the run game kind of looks like right away. I don't really know how well it's going to work out this time, but let's see. And actually, as I'm getting started here now, I do remember that the last time I played this team, I think it was version, well, maybe I'm mistaken. I was going to say, I think it was version 4. And I think that was the version that there was just I was able to run like crazy. The CPU and, human run game was quite a bit better from version 3, but human run game was actually probably a little bit too good. So I think I ran for, you know, just an absolute ton of yards. Probably should have run a play action here just to see how the play action responds. Let's see if I can switch it. Let's go play action, boot, shot. Why not? 2nd and 1, or 2nd and inches, I should say. Let's see what happens here. I'm always curious about play action. Ooh. That was a little bit, I thought I was going to get over the linebacker, but not quite.
And the offensive starters for Tennessee. Let's take a look at Delaney Walker, the only tight end in the league.
Let's see if, so now it's just 3rd and inches. Let's just see if we can bust it right through the line here. Get this first down, keep this drive alive for us. Derrick Henry, we're just going to hand this ball right off to him. They're stepping up. They know that's what we're going to do. Let's see if we can do it anyway. And we do for the first down, so that's good to see. I will take it. Let's go another play action right now. Let's go this play action FL stretch play. I'm always curious about play action and how they work with these different slider versions. Sometimes it just kind of turns into instant sacks, and so we obviously don't want to see that. So, so far so good with the 2 play actions. We've had some time to kind of throw. So that's good to see, although you don't want it to be too much so. But we'll kind of have to keep an eye on that as we continue to maybe pass the ball some more here. Let's just try a quick little stick play and see how that looks.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first down throw for Mario.
That's all right. Kind of like just how that play looked, how it kind of unfolded. I will take that. Looked pretty good to me. Let's try a little halfback dive play here to this left side. Let's see how this one works out for us. Not bad, just to give us a little bit more manageable 3rd down.
There you see the starters defensively for Jacksonville. They were excellent a week ago.
So a 3rd and 6. So the next big test that we've been keeping an eye on is screen passes. So let's run one here right now and see if we can pick up this 1st down.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 20.
Oh, I didn't see what happened. Why is Gabbert in the game? That's interesting. Get going, get going. Breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and he keeps going. That one was my fault.
The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
I look almost like the CPU running back right there. But that was me. High ankle sprain, unable to return to the game for Mariota. So we're going to have to run here with Gabbert for the rest of the game. That should be interesting. Not ideal to kind of continue to test these sliders, but that's okay. It is what it is. It's what we got to do.
They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Be good to see how he throws the ball. A lot of broken tackles to start here. You kind of expect that when you got Derrick Henry running the ball, but maybe not quite so much when you have Dion Lewis running the ball. Just something to kind of continue to pay attention to. No broken tackle that time. 3rd and 5.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo.
Let's go stick and nod play. I'm really just looking for Delaney Walker for the touchdown. That's what I want. That's my one and only. Probably not smart to have that be my only read. But Gabbert tries to get away and is unable to do that. The one thing I wanted to look at here, which I thought was kind of interesting, I just want to see it actually in motion. So fake by Gabbert, but what I'm really looking at here is it looks like as I step up, like what happened there with Jackson? Like he comes off of his block, but what did he do there? Like why didn't he just sack Gabbert? That's weird looking. He's like ran right past him. All right, any case, let's go ahead and kick this field goal. We'll take our 3 points. Not a bad drive here to start. Able to get some points, so that's good. That kick is up and good. And let's see now what the Jaguars decide to do against us. I'm curious what they're going to do. Obviously, I'd like to see them run the ball. That's a big test that we're watching. We're watching CPU running back directness. And just the ability of the CPU to run the ball. That's another big thing, at least I'm paying attention to when I'm testing these sliders. So let's see how that works out. Let's see what the Jaguars decide to do here. Again, we're running with all pro sliders. Just so you know, some people have asked previously what I'm doing here. So it is the All-Pro version of the version 10.5. So that's kind of what we're doing.
But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio.
See if they decide to hand the ball off to Fournette. I obviously would love to be able to see what they do, and they do. A nice run. It's a nice looking run by Fournette right there. The big thing is whether or not you know, it's almost overpowered. I feel like there's been a very fine line there in some regards to whether or not the CPU's running, at least on the last, you know, kind of version 10, version 9, whether or not it's actually almost too good. Most of it had to do, I think, with broken tackles. That would be the one thing I kind of noticed, or what I felt like was maybe slightly too many broken tackles by the CPU, but at the same time, it kind of allows them to actually gain some yards, which I feel like sometimes is a struggle on All-Pro. I was curious about this run because he could have just kept running straight probably. No reason to kind of cut to the left here. If anything, he should have cut to the right. Not that there wasn't a bunch of defenders coming, but he probably just should have kept running straight there. That's right. I really don't honestly think we're going to be able to fix that. I really don't. I think that's going to have to be, you know, a potential fix by EA Sports if they decide to do that. If that's something that they see as a problem. 1st and 10 now for the Jaguars. Let's see what they decide to do here. And they pass it for the first time there to Jenkins.
Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct? I think you're right.
Let's see here. Let's see. Maybe they're going to come back out and run it here right away again. Let's see. Again, I think we might. I didn't really talk about it ahead of time. If you're still kind of with me, if you would like me to do so, we can try a little. Ooh. Nice play action looking pass right there. That looked good. Play action pass by the Jaguars. Looked very nice. Let's see here. See if they continue to try to run it here, or what are they going to do? I was going to say again, if we want to test out, you know, maybe half here, kind of version 10.5, and then maybe jump in to the other franchise I have set up and kind of test attributes again. We can do that. Very nice looking run there by Fournette. I like how that one looked for sure. Nice straight ahead running, stiff arm. No crazy jukes, nothing that would look silly. Look like a legit Fournette run right there. Got Yeldon in the game now. He comes in and jukes. Immediately jukes to the left there. Again, I don't really know if there's a whole lot we can do about that. We're trying our best, but or I'm not trying my best. I'm just playing these games, but Matt10's trying his best to figure those things out. I don't know if that's going to be something that's fixable with sliders or even attribute changes or trait changes. It's not getting any better in my opinion. I've tested with the roster edits and all that good stuff, and nothing seems to make a difference. Now 3rd and 7. Let's see if we can step up here and make a big stop. Let's blitz him. Cover 3 blitz. This is also another play that I like to run just to kind of test more than anything. Been reading a bunch of people out there saying there's kind of a glitch with maybe that being open right there. Although that to me is a legit play. I don't know.
Touchdown number 7 on the year.
Some coverage issues or zone issues, I guess I've kind of read. Some people having some issues with that. I don't know the exact specifics of what people are having issues with, but I don't know that I notice it, maybe just because kind of the fix, I guess, is to cover the sticks, which is kind of what I do anyway. So see if we can get a little return here. It's a tiny one. If you can stop jogging, might be able to get more. I do notice a little bit of a difference on that aspect of things, kind of the running of the kick return and punt return, when I use the kind of updated rosters. Again, I think we'll kind of play a half here with version 10, and then we'll maybe try some updated rosters, kind of see how that plays out. See if it plays any difference. I continue to be curious. Everyone who's using them says they love them. Says it makes a big difference, but I don't know that I necessarily see it. But maybe I got to use them more. Maybe I need more sample size. Good pressure there. Good pressure. Long now, long play. Let's run a screen pass here in this situation just to see how this works out.
This unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Looks like it's going to be covered up well, which it is, and knocked away.
It's a great job by
nice play, and we got a punt.
They remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
See if we can get in there to make the tackle. Whew. Close. Let's go ahead and let's see if they can continue to run it. What are they going to do here? Seen some pretty good runs with Fournette. Also, a couple that have not been so good, so hopefully we continue to see a little bit more straight ahead running, but no guarantees. Try a little man coverage here. We haven't run that yet in this game. Coming out in the 5 wide set. Bortles looking and finds Yeldon. Nice spin move. Bortles now 4 of 4, so that's something to continue to pay attention to. Let's go 4-4 and let's blitz them. See how they respond to a blitz. Again, if you happen to just me joining me, and if there's anything you want me to test or try, whether or not it's something on defense or something on offense, let me know in the chat. More than willing to do that. Nice straight ahead run there by Fournette. Almost broke through. Let's blitz him again. Little man blitz action here. Let's see how they handle it. Play action. Wide receiver screen. Nice move.
Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's Jaguar football.
I've been kind of saying that I feel like first quarter plays different than the rest of the game. So let's see if things, I kind of keep saying, or I've said before, that maybe the sliders need a little bit of time to settle in. I don't know if that's real. I don't know if I necessarily believe it, but at the same time, I feel like first quarter, when I kind of update some sliders, plays different. Nice play there. Nice knockaway. Looked like it was going to be a completion, and at the last second there, knocked it out of his hand. That looked cool. Ends up being a 4th and 6. So we're going to get the ball back now here.
There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And look at this.
Oh, they're going to fake it. That's interesting.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble.
Wow.
Does not pay off. They fake the
Big interesting call there by Jacksonville. That's interesting to see.
fake it. They put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Risky.
it is so funny because when it works,
Let's see. Let's go. Play action.
in this case,
Y
so
Po
genius,
go.
you admire that he went for it.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Got Blaine Gabbert in the game. Again, if you happen to just be joining me, we lost Mariota in the first quarter.
They go play action here on 1st down.
We'll have to see whether or not Gabbert can do anything. There's an incomplete pass.
Keep his feet in. 2nd down. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing.
Let's try some pistol action here. Let's just go Y stick. Try to keep things simple. Quick pass.
Every angle and shut the play down.
Maybe looking for Walker. He's always my favorite receiver.
Throwing again. Gabbert on 2nd and 10.
Ooh, nice knock away there.
The linebacker
Not a very good pass by Gabbert,
knocked that one away.
but that's also probably good to see as he is my backup. So that's
Really well admitted.
kind of interesting.
What he just did there in zone, though. Eyes in the right place. Saw where the ball was going. Reacted.
Let's try a little dagger play.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Maybe looking for Sharp if he comes open, or Matthews across the middle. Let's keep Lewis in here to block to give me as much time as possible.
Out of the gun. Gabbert.
We're going to have to check it down here. Ooh, just short.
He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th.
Just short. Should we go for it?
Primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation.
Just because I'm curious, let's just go for it. This is not how I would normally run my franchise, unless obviously you're kind of in the 4th quarter or something, but I just want to keep this drive alive so we can continue to see what happens. As we don't get it anyway, we give the ball back to the Jaguars. Nice play, nice defense.
And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. But it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play. The exact right play.
Let's go ahead here and see. They got Yeldon in the game now. He gets the handoff. Did he ever even really go down? That was a weird looking play. All of a sudden things just stopped. I don't even know. Did his knee touch the ground? That was weird looking. 2-yard, maybe right there, I guess. Yeah, he's down. But he stood right back up.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get
Let's
a couple
go
of yards out of it.
4-4.
Defenders, they were rallying to the football
Let's
pretty
blitz
quickly.
him again, see what they decide to do. Looks like maybe they're going to try to run it here with Fournette.
They keep it on the
They
ground.
do give it to him. He finds the hole right up the middle. He's breaking tackles. Unnecessary spin move there.
Into Tennessee territory.
Probably could have gone for the touchdown if he wouldn't have done that spin move.
It'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there.
We'll go
They
cover
sold out
2
the
this
stop down
time.
play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try
Switching
to-
it up. We've been running some different zones, some different man. I don't know that we've run any cover 2 yet, so let's see how that goes. And they go deep right down the middle, and it's overthrown.
His shot couldn't connect.
Nice to see that. I kind of appreciate that play right there. Taking a shot down deep. Player was technically open there, and it was an overthrow. So I'll take that. That looked cool to me.
Push it downfield, and they almost
Pretty darn realistic.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And the Jaguars send out their punter. Back deep, Michael Campanaro.
Some quick scoring in the first quarter and not really anything since. As we move into the second quarter, we've been just trading some punts back and forth. Let's let this one go into the end zone.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now Delaney Walker
All right, let's go back to the run game here a little bit. See if we can establish the run a little bit.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it.
Gonna run right at Calais Campbell. I don't know if that's very smart, but that's what we're gonna do. Whew. I had a little bit better control of Lewis there. That was a little bit more my fault. I gotta keep practicing, obviously, with the run game and RPM. That would have been a nice run if I had a little bit more practice with this thing. That was open. That was an open run right there, but I kind of screwed that one up. Going to come back here, I think, to the right side, but looks like they're going to cover everything. They've got a ton of guys in the box, so let's switch it up. Let's run a pass play. Quick pass to Davis, and he drops it.
It's incomplete.
Gabbert struggling so far, 2 of 6.
Secondary has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown,
We just kind of need a simple play. Let's run some slants here and see maybe if we can get Gabbert a nice easy catch, maybe get a first down here. Let's keep Lewis in the block. All their guys are playing back. That's interesting. Ooh, that was not a good pass. That was a good defense right there. That completely fooled me. Completely fooled me there.
well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's
We'll go cover 2 man here to start this defensive stand that we're going to get. Oh, another nice to see again. A little incomplete pass there by Bortles. Wolf mode, yeah, I like the new helmets for the Titans. I do too. I think they look cool for sure. I like their uniforms in general. It's kind of one of the reasons why I kind of picked them to kind of start with this slider testing, and I actually think I'm going to keep them to run with my franchise. Kind of like the team in general, even though they're not my favorites, but that in combination with the interesting play there, that in combination with the cool looking new uniforms. Let's go big nickel just to switch some things up here, and let's blitz off the corner. Let's cover the sticks again. See how this play works out. Last time about this same distance didn't work out. They got the touchdown. So let's see how it works out this time. Oh, they check it down to Yeldon, who cuts up, gets knocked backwards, and then is tackled. Nice defensive play.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catch.
See if we can get in there. Nope.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3.
All right, let's see if we can get something going here. Since Mariota has come out with an injury, we've kind of struggled. So let's see whether or not we can get something going. Kind of struggled to get any offense going. Gabbert's not throwing the ball well. Run game's just kind of so-so. Let's just go halfback ISO, see if we can gain some yards here. Just 56 yards so far in this game. Here we go. It's a nice run there by Derrick Henry.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Let's run this toss play. I haven't really ran much toss, but I don't really know that I want it to go to Henry. Let's make it go to Hill. Excuse me, to Lewis is what I meant to say. Trying to get past him with the spin move, but that doesn't work. 3rd and 5 now.
They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Don't forget about finding a
I just want
lane
to make
where
sure Henry's back in that
before he was planted into
specific
the backfield.
formation.
He's able to hold on to the football.
Got to concentrate here and just try to get the first down. Let's go with some curls. They've been playing back, but of course they're not this time. Let's see what they do. Trying to throw it out there, and it's knocked away.
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th
Nice
down.
defense.
Well, nearly another interception.
Jaguars, obviously passing defense is good, so this should be
Taking care of the ball way
pretty legit.
Interestingly,
Oh, that's going to be a block. Oh, he gets it away just in time. I saw that little hitch in the punter's giddy up, and that always means it's going to get blocked, or at least gets really close to getting blocked. That time doesn't. It's kind of nice to see that doesn't happen every time, I guess.
they had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
Looks like going to be a handoff here to Fournette. Nope, play action, and it's knocked down. Nice play there by the defense. Just jump up and knock that one away.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away.
Let's go cover 1, linebacker blitz right up the middle.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
False start or encroachment? Looks like a false start.
False start, offense.
And a penalty there. Let's
It caused a jump.
what are they going to do now on 2nd and 15?
Still 2nd down.
Discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up.
Let's blitz them again.
And that false
Man
start
blitz.
certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Yeldon's in the game here. Let's see what they're going to do. And they pass it and catch it. Nice catch.
They get 11 back on that one.
Wasn't able to nicely shielded the defender off there, so that was kind of cool to see as well.
Teams on your team's calendar. Circle the Pro Bowl without a doubt.
Now 3rd and 4.
You're going to be in each and every
Let's
year.
blitz him again.
Catches like that. That's why he goes.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
First going to come out and make him try to get rid of it quick, and he does, and it's incomplete. The blitz makes him nervous.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on
I got to say, this is nice to see. It's nice to kind of see, you know, if you get pressure, you know, multiple times in this game already, we've kind of seen him miss passes. He's kind of throwing them short, throwing them long. I like how this is playing.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. All right, let's discuss Dion Lewis. As he
Got to get something going here, though. Yikes.
He's been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not
Struggling.
him or the offense.
Let's go play action, sprint, halfback, flat.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense.
This will be good to test the play action pass.
Now you try and mix things up a little
We
bit.
need to. We can just get it out here quick to Lewis, or we can look to Davis coming across the middle.
Defense believe that he's still a threat.
Don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the
And there's Davis. Nice play. Well, somebody came up hurt. Who's hurt? Let's try a little bubble screen action.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10.
Although they're playing up, I don't know. This play is a very smart one to run. Let's switch it up to just a ISO play. Woo! That was not good. Nice play there by the defensive line right there. And Jones, the big man.
Was doomed right from the start.
They just about
Yep,
ran into
it was doomed right from the start. Exactly.
everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Trying to see whether or not they're just continue to play up. Let's just see what happens.
A 2nd down throw for Gill. They will find Davis on the right side complete. No
I was just curious. Gabbert now 4 of 10 for 58 yards. Now we got a long pass play here. What should we do? We're not having much luck. Let's go high, low, dig.
The Titans on third down, lacking much success.
Really probably just looking for Delaney Rocker on the seam route right up the middle there. We'll have to see if that's open, and if not, maybe Davis coming across. Those will be my top 2 choices. Keep Lewis in here to block just in case. And there is Walker. Found him. Nice pass by Gabbert. A little counter action here. Ooh, didn't need to really do that truck move. So I was going to run a screen here. So we got 2 minutes left. We should slow this down maybe a little bit, although Jaguars have 3 timeouts anyway. Let's go inside zone. 2nd and 6.
He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Again, it's Lewis.
Get in there. Calais Campbell stops him just short.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets
Let's go goal line. And let's just run our big man right up the middle. Derrick Henry right up the middle. Let's see how this plays out for us. And he's able to bust through there. What a run. That's cool looking. I don't care who you are, that's cool looking. And so is this kind of 360 motion. He just puts his shoulder down and busts through there for the touchdown.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
Looks cool, and then we tie it up at 10.
That is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So this drive spans 7 plays, and Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Fun game so far, a little bit of a defensive game, which is a little bit different than kind of what we've been playing the last few games. I feel like the passing game's been a little bit more involved, kind of in the previous versions. I don't know if that's just based on the team that we're playing, which is, if so, it's nice to see. Obviously, you got Blaine Gabbert in the game because Mariota's hurt. Maybe that has an effect on things. Trying to get in there. Ooh, nice hit, nice catch. What are they going to do here? Are they going to hurry up here? They've got a chance to potentially try to score here. I'd like to see the CPU be a little bit more aggressive in this kind of position. Oh, there we go. Brett Westbrook right over the middle, and now they call a timeout. Let's go cover 4 and see what they decide to do here.
Bortles now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Bortles now on 1st down.
Quick check down, Safarian Jenkins. Another timeout here, so they've got 1 left now. Let's see what they decide to do here.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Bortles gives to
Handoff to Yeldon. Very interesting, but nice play.
the
Was not expecting that, that's for sure.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
See if we can get a big stop here. Here we got in. We got in there. Made him throw it quick to Yeldon. They gonna hurry up? What are you guys doing here?
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver.
We're not gonna hurry up, and the clock is just ticking away. Tick, tick, tick.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Maybe they're just content trying for a field goal here.
From the gun, it's Bortles.
Lobs it up, catches it, and gets out of bounds.
Pulls it in. Bortles to the former Jets, Safarian Jenkins for the Jags' first down.
Looks like they're going to go another play here. 8 seconds left.
And he's hit on all 5
Kind of a ballsy call if you ask me. Oh, they're going to go screen. Get over there. Now they got to kick the field goal, don't they? They do.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Interesting to see him kind of miss the
35-yard attempt.
kind of a bad pass on the screen pass there. Interesting.
And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they get the field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board and go into the locker room.
So close.
For more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. We now proceed.
All right, let's take a quick look at the stats, which is kind of what I've always liked to do here at the end of the half, if you will. So quick look at the player stats. Looking pretty good in my mind. I mean, 63% completion percentage. Jeez, can't talk. Blake Bortles, completion percentage at 63%. He's got a touchdown and no interceptions. We've got 45% for Blaine Gabbert. Does have 81 yards and an interception. Mariota obviously is out of the game, but he was not throwing the ball well to start, but he only thrown 3 passes. Rushing the ball, Deion Lewis is 8 for 29, but we also got Henry involved there, but he's only got 11 yards, so that's not necessarily good to see. Fournette, 7 attempts for 30 yards. Ultimately, it just doesn't seem like we're running the ball very much. Receiving, not a whole lot to show you there, but I just kind of want to take a look at the defense. Total tackles. Really want to take a look at sacks. So Jacksonville's got 2 sacks on the day so far. And the 1 interception by Telvin Smith. So that's kind of where we stand here. Just because I'm curious, we're going to exit this game. And we're going to try a little bit of gameplay with version 10.5 or version 10.5, whatever the world you want to call it. But we're going to try a little bit of gameplay in my other franchise that I have set up that has all the edited rosters. It's IMAX rosters. I'm just curious to see a difference, see if I can tell a difference. So we're going to jump into that one and switch things up here a little bit and see how that one plays, see if it plays any different. So we'll go to franchise here. We'll go to offline. We're going to load this franchise. Still Tennessee Titans franchise. So we're going to check out and see how things play here. I do need to update the roster to, the sliders in this one real quick, just to actually make them version 10.5. So let's do that real quick. And that should do it. I do want to check one more thing here real quick just to make sure that it is. Yep, all that's off. Perfect. All right. And then I think I want to, what's the schedule look like here? Kind of want to see if we can play someone comparable, or I could even skip ahead here, but I kind of don't necessarily want to take that chance. Maybe we'll go up against the Ravens. That's fine. That's a team that kind of likes to run the ball, so we'll see whether or not they really want to do that. So we will just do a quick advance the week here, and we'll play this next game against the Ravens. Again, we're going to do version 10.5 with IMAX edited rosters, and that's kind of all we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get into this game. We're going to skip our training, and we're going to play a full game. And let's go ahead and get into this one. I'm liking how version 10.5 is playing. I'm excited to see a little bit of inaccuracies by really both quarterbacks. That's kind of nice to see. Makes things seem a little bit more realistic. For sure, I feel like the running games are, kind of pretty good. Not overly disappointed one way or the other. Obviously, the one thing I would still like to see is whether or not we could somehow corral this CPU extra juking and spinning action. But again, I don't really know if that's going to be fixable with sliders. People sure are trying. All of our slider gurus out there, including obviously Matt10, including Armor and Sword and Josh C, and all those guys. All those guys, I appreciate all of their work, all of their hard work. I don't have really the patience to do that. I've tried before, and I just don't have the patience to try to figure out sliders and what all exactly that they do, and because one affects another, and it just gets exhausting to me. So I've decided a long time ago that wasn't anything I wanted to try to do, and so instead I am trying some of these other guys' sliders. Specifically, though, I like how Matt10 thinks. I like how he kind of wants the game to play, so that's kind of why I've stuck with his. Let's go ahead and start here right away with my normal play that I like to run right off the bat. Again, these are the edited rosters, so we're kind of seeing how this all plays out here.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets into the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a nice looking play. Now we got Mariota back, so that's kind of nice. Let's actually run a screen here right off the bat.
And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
We're going to run it over here to Derrick Henry, kind of on this opposite side. Got the blockers out there, but he broke away. Nice play there by the defense.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered,
get us a little manageable, hopefully 3rd and 5.
that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some
See if
trouble.
we can hit Matthews maybe coming here across. He's open. Hold on to it. Nice.
That's his man, Matthews. A Tennessee first down. That one Mariota to Matthews. So opening drive, 3rd down. They complete the slant. So
Let's run a little ISO play with Derrick Henry right up the middle.
Percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly.
Just kind of see how this pans out for us.
The ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
the linebacker, C.J.
Nice defense there. Not a whole lot we can do about that.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, there's 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends.
Let's try this fullback middle play. I kind of like this play with the fullback coming out of the backfield for the pass.
And when they do their job,
And in this game, it's going to be Derrick Henry actually coming out here. So let's see. Nice. Mariota has started off well here. Nice to have him back.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. Certainly the opening drive, as you said, two
Interesting.
catches.
All right. Delaney Walker wide open over here. Mariota now 4 for 4, 56 yards. Good start. Let's go play action slide here.
In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive.
Couldn't quite get that away. Probably should have thrown that one to Henry. A little bit quicker than I did, obviously.
It's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Let's try a little jailbreak screen. Sometimes I feel like this works. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't. Kind of seems like a little bit of a crapshoot. It's still kind of a cool looking play in my opinion, but just 4 yards on that one. Let's see if we can get a first down. Do this drive wheel play. Maybe looking for the wheel route to Taylor. Maybe Walker just over the middle. A lot of options on this one. Let's see. And we're going to go to Walker wide open over the middle. Yeah, exactly, Wolf Mode. Big difference between Mariota and Gabbert for sure. Big difference. Nice drive.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown.
Nice opening drive. 9 plays, 68 yards, and the touchdown. Let's see what the Ravens decide to do here on their first drive.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're actually starting Jackson, it looks like. So let's put some pressure on him. Let's go nickel blitz right away. Let's see how Lamar Jackson handles it, unless he's going to hand it off. Looks like he's going to hand it off.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's
He got a yard right there? I don't know. Okay.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
See if they run it here again or whether or not they decide to pass it this time. They're going to pass it. Hurst is open.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly.
Let's just come after him. Let's blitz him.
It would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases,
As a matter of fact, let's press. We're going to blitz and press him. Nice play. Adoree Jackson on the coverage there. Kind of lost his man on the comeback route.
They want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series. I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play.
Let's try a little cover 3 match.
This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
But you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side.
Almost jumped off sides there. Here comes Collins in motion. Going to be a pass play now for sure. And that's a weird looking play. I don't know what in the world happened there. I don't know who that bounced off of. That looked weird. Did that hit the... Did that get thrown right at the lineman there? Hit him in the shoulder pad? Yep.
Some credit, they're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because
Let's try a little cover 2 sink, although this isn't, I don't think this is going to work out in my favor because, well, maybe it will. That's all right. Nice straight ahead run there by Alex Collins, though, even though it was kind of a short gain. Let's come after him here again, but let's go kind of my favorite kind of zone blitz here. But let's, whoops, hit the wrong button. Uh-oh, this is not going to, ooh, got in there quick. Cyprian with the sack.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker.
So this is, I hope Campanaro catches this one because this is one of the things that I'm curious about. You know, kind of this punt return, kick return action. Whether or not it's better, this running, maybe a little bit. Whether or not the running action is better with these updated rosters that IMAX got out there. Some people have said that if you turn high motor off, then kind of your kick return and punt return players seem to run a little bit faster rather than that jogging action that so many of them do. Let's go jet soar. Let's see if we can continue to pass the ball here against the Ravens.
Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
First down, Mariota.
Ooh, nice play. I thought that was going to be a catch. Probably should have thrown that one up a little bit more lob. Saw him open and just decided to throw it quick.
He was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Run it here to the outside. See if we can get a little bit of a run. Ooh, that was not good. I don't know what happened there.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings him
Oops, I
third.
didn't mean to pick that play, but that's okay.
Played to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big time penetration, and throw people for losses.
And Walker with it over the
Ah.
middle. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get only 4 that time as that leads us.
All right.
Down.
So the Ravens step up that time, play a little bit more defense than the first drive. So that's good to see.
They did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Oh, he's going to pick it up late.
At the 11.
Interesting choice.
Breaks a tackle.
Breaks a tackle.
62 yards on the punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And our game's hit a
Let's
little
go cover 2 sink and see how this one plays out.
punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches,
I'd like to see him obviously run the ball some more. Let's see if they do that.
right, didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage?
Defense is playing tough here against the run here to start this game.
Looking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So those of you out there that are kind of watching, maybe just joining me or have been watching, so we've switched things up here. We're doing the version 10.5 sliders with,
As a defensive end, getting
you know, obviously this updated roster that iMac does with the edited traits and such. Just curious if you guys notice a difference. Maybe the tackling's a little less WWE kind of tackling. Maybe it's a little bit more controlled. At this point, it's hard to tell whether or not the CPU running back is running the ball better, as they really haven't been able to get much going. Kind of need to be able to give them a little bit more open lanes.
now he's flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
Lamar Jackson gets through there with a bunch of extraneous jukes, just as I'm talking about it.
How about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down
false start.
and avoiding the big hit.
So this is interesting to continue to pay attention to, because when I played
False start. Offense.
the previous game without the edited rosters, that's a false start that's happened. both times.
Still fourth down.
That kind of up back right there, moving for no apparent reason. And then they go back 5 yards on a punt. It's kind of annoying. Nice return there, although he still kind of had the little bit of jogging action, but that little bit of jogging action felt a little bit faster to me. But it still looks weird. Looks so funny. I don't understand it. Let's go play action Y cross flood. Though I do really need to try to get the run game going here again a little bit, just to see whether or not I can. Looks like we got a man. Is he open? And he drops it. I don't know if that one was quite knocked away or what exactly, or if he just dropped it. But that's unfortunate. That was a good looking play. Just curious if that was knocked away or if he just dropped it. Either way is fine, but maybe he got his hand in there. Or not really, just kind of swiped at the air. I think he just dropped it. Maybe his mannerisms there show you that he just dropped it. Let's try a little quick pitch and see how that goes.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's not going to go well. Not going to go well. 3rd and 12.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off.
Let's go Y stick, halfback angle, trying to maybe get the halfback coming out of the backfield. Although I do need to, should try to run a screen here. I don't think I've done that yet in this game. Didn't have enough time. Should have thrown that one a lot quicker. And now we got a punt that took us out of field goal range.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit.
Not a good punt there into the end zone. That'll give him a touchback.
Didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now we got a little bit of a defensive struggle here, just trading punts back and forth. And they still can just not get any run game going here against us.
Drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They get a nice push into the offensive.
It's a little bit disappointing to see. I'm not really quite sure, for instance, what the offensive line for the Ravens looks like. Are they any good at all? Maybe that's the issue. Hard to say.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Let's blitz them right up the middle here. We're going to go mid blitz. See how they handle this. Oh, that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
Second quarter now.
Let's come right back to it.
Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here. 3rd and 3. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Looks like they're going to try to run it. Let's see if they actually do, and they don't. But it's a play action. It goes down for the sack. Derek Morgan with the sack there. Probably not the best play call by the Ravens there on the play action on 3rd and 3, and there's that same play. See, that's 2 times in a row in this game that up back false starting. That's annoying.
But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's Sam Cook now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
Wow.
They'll look to set up his blockers. A great return there of 22 yards.
Tried doing the other thing that people have suggested, kind of the hitting the speed burst twice. If you tap it once and then hold it down the second time, then people have said that maybe that's fixed the problem. I don't think that it necessarily does, to be honest. We got to see if we can get some run game going here. I want to test out these sliders, kind of the run game here, and see whether or not we can do anything. Didn't really follow my blockers there, so that wasn't good.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served.
Let's try a little inside zone.
Guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
They try again with Lewis.
Trying to get past that guy, but he snagged me.
Give him 3 yards on the run there.
5 rushes for -1 yards. Huh. All right.
Well, it hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that
Interesting.
not much is going to change.
Let's run a screen now to see if we can get this first down on 3rd and 8.
Offensive line not helping him much.
Run this thing to Derrick Henry. Looks like it's going to be open. Nice play there by the defense. How in the world did he not get blocked? Still got the first down, though. Jefferson getting away from the block to make the tackle.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller since that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback,
Let's run this halfback slam play. I still kind of want to see if I can get some run game going here. It's not working out so far. Suggs coming up there to make that tackle. Just 1 yard. Looked like I was going to go for much more, but then Terrell Suggs kind of crashed in. Got me.
You mean or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way too.
Let's try this 26 duo run. That one's kind of worked a little bit on some of these other versions. I'm just kind of curious, just testing how the run game goes. It's not going at all. Very different than the game we played a second ago. Maybe the Baltimore defense, at least as it relates to the run, is better than the Jaguar defense. I don't know.
They were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move.
Let's go middle, high, low.
Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd
Maybe
and
looking
10.
for Walker, maybe looking for Taylor, maybe Matthews comes open up top. Just something to watch. Get it to Walker.
It's Walker. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Titan first down. Mariota to Walker.
Like so many tight ends now.
Go levels switch this time. Maybe if the pass game continues to work, maybe that's just what you got to do. You got to find what works and roll with it.
Mariota on first down.
Wow. Middle of the field seems pretty open. As long as they got time, it's open. It's kind of multiple times we found Delaney Walker over the middle like that. Go play action, power O. Maybe look for Delaney Walker once again. See if he can get there, and it does. Nice catch. Big first half here for Delaney Walker. Yeesh. What are we on, the 3? Should we just go goal line? Hand it to our big man and see how this goes.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
We're just going to protect the ball, try to plow through this stuff. Ooh, nice initial broken tackle.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Let's pitch it now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down.
Strong toss it to the left. See if we can catch him off guard.
Now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to
Ooh, almost.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Let's go back to the halfback dive and see if we can get it in here. So close.
Success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain.
Nope.
Because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very,
Nice
very
defensive
difficult.
stand there by the Ravens.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it.
We'll take our 3 points.
This is one of those drives.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball
Very
in front.
different feel. I don't know. There's something just different about it. I mean, obviously with the, you know, kind of playing with the updated rosters that IMAX put out, it's a different feel. But actually in this game, I don't really know if I like it, to be honest. I kind of liked how the previous game with, you know, just the regular old rosters played.
They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the
It
ball
also
a
just
little
could be the
bit.
game. Obviously, we're playing a different team.
Touching it for a while.
Hard to say.
Chance to come back.
That's why I need more sample size. Sample size is very important.
Time for him here as we slip in the 2nd quarter.
There's a nice run. Finally by the Ravens.
45-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run.
Like to see him run it some more. Let's see if we can get him to run it some more here before the end of this half. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
First down. It's challenged.
Throwing it quick to Crabtree.
A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield.
They just haven't had a whole lot of chance of having the ball, I guess.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
Ooh, nice play. Nice knockaway there by Woodyard.
You get a tight end like this and you know he's used
Man coverage on the tight end right there.
He's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Ravens on
Let's
3rd
blitz
down.
them.
They've only converted
Let's
once
cover
in 4
underneath.
tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Thinking that he's going to try to check it down. Let's see what happens.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Running backwards, throws it away.
Incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here.
Says they're going to go for a field goal. Find that hard to believe.
And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
If they really kick it, that's just silly. Why are they even faking like they're going to do it? Well, they actually kick it.
And this one is no good. He missed.
Interesting. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on
I
target.
didn't quite pay attention. How long was that kick? What was he attempting for? 60-some yarder there?
And here comes Tennessee as they get
We're going to
set
see
to
if we
take
can
the
get the
field.
halfback
And they had 3 points
seam
last
up
time.
right here
They
to
had 3 points because
Lewis.
they were
Let's see if this will
well
be
within
open.
range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that.
No,
Let's just go ahead and be frank.
but that's lucky is what that is. That is lucky. That probably should have been intercepted. And we get the pass interference call. Wow. We'll decline that. Let's go inside zone here. We have not been able to run the ball at all in this one. At all.
Tennessee after this.
Let's go quarterback Sonia check. I like this play. Kind of looking for the man coming over the middle. That's going to be Taylor. We will keep Lewis in here to block just to make sure I have enough time. Although that really hasn't been that much of an issue in this game. Under pressure. Arm gets hit, but so far 12 of 15 for 162 yards. Now 3rd and 11. Let's go Titans Y cross. Middle of the field's been open quite a bit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
See if it's open again. Delaney Walker. Once again. Let's go outside zone run here. I don't think this is going to work because no running has worked, but I want to keep at it. Woo, got it in. Very interesting, very interesting how this game is playing. Kind of dominating this game. The other game that we played prior to this one with just the stock rosters, if you will, very different. And I think I liked it better. Overall, I'm liking these sliders. I kind of agree with Matt10. He's kind of thinking that we need to kind of let these slide. I think his term was let these sliders marinate. I agree with that. We can just kind of have to play out some games. Maybe it is time to go ahead and start my actual franchise. Maybe we should play at least one more game with an actual full game. My first thought is with the just regular rosters, stock rosters. I liked how that game was playing. I think a little bit better. Something just feels a little bit off about this one, and I can't quite pinpoint it. I don't know. Again, maybe it's maybe it's just sample size. Maybe it's something more than that. I'm not really quite sure. Maybe it's just the competition. Competition is much different. Jaguars versus the Ravens. See what they're going to do here. Are they going to try to get this first down on 3rd and 12? Are they just going to run it to let the clock run out? What are they going to do here? Just take the punt here and see how it goes. Let the clock kind of continue to tick down. No reason to do anything more at the moment. Again, I am kind of curious about running the ball back here, so I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it out. Still just kind of jogging along, but a nice return. Just because I'm curious, let's just run a verticals play. This was a play that in version just 10 the other night I was able to run, and it ended up being open. both times I ran it. So nice play there, able to get the pressure.
So we've reached halftime here and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're gonna...
Let's take a quick look at our stats here and see how it looks. Mariota's having a nice day, obviously. 13 of 16 for 181 yards. Touchdown and no interceptions. Jackson's kind of struggling a little bit, though he's not hurting his team, so I guess that's good. But I just don't think they've had the ball very much. We should look, but running the ball for both teams is terrible. That's interesting to see. Receiving 7 attempts or 7 catches for 115 yards. I'd say that's the one thing I have noticed is that the middle of the field is wide open. I don't know if I noticed that playing against the Jaguars a little bit earlier, but interesting here against the Ravens that I keep finding Delaney Walker wide open, not a whole lot of pressure to Mariota, so just kind of able to sit in the pocket and pick them apart. I mean, sack-wise here, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's take a look at sacks here. For us, just Derek Morgan. And I guess the Ravens, they have 3. I mean, so they're getting some pressure just at halftime, but still able to have the time to kind of pick them apart a little bit. Let's go ahead and play this one just a smidge more. I'm just kind of curious. I want to see if, as we get here into the second half, whether or not it plays any different, whether or not fatigue starts to have an effect on things. I'm kind of curious. Sometimes I feel like first half and or even sometimes just the first quarter plays a lot different than the rest of the game. So I'm curious to see how that works out here. But the Ravens have not been able to do anything offensively. They've got just 40 yards in this game. Once again, they try to run it but can't go anywhere. Let's try a little cover 2 sink here and see what the Ravens decide to do. I assume they're going to try to pass it here with Jackson, but nope, they hand it off. Goes down immediately once again.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game.
Let's blitz him. See how he handles the blitz this time. Coming quick, and he just lofts it up there, and somehow, oh, I was going to say, somehow that was caught, but it was dropped. Somehow he got that one out there, but I don't know necessarily how, but he did.
That's taken on the 25.
Trying to get the outside here. I would say that's interesting. I've noticed with this version that there's a little bit more of an opening in punt returns and kick returns. Even though the players are kind of jogging along, I've definitely been able to return the ball more for more yardage. I find that somewhat interesting, so that's kind of something to keep an eye on here in version 10.5.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
We're a little play action here, see how this goes. Even though I haven't really been able to run it. Nice play.
He buries him for a loss of 10.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
Let's try a little halfback draw. I don't run that very often, but let's see what happens here with it.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Could be the right play call with the blitz coming, but there's 9 rushes for 10 yards in this one. Woo! Very different. Let's try this fade smash play.
Titans on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point.
Just curious.
3rd and 15.
Let's make Lewis go on a wheel route.
Mariota now from the 50.
And let's loft it up to him. No, almost intercepted by Jefferson. Nice play. Nice coverage.
So far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. They don't get the
I was just curious how they covered him coming out of the backfield. Did a pretty good job there. I was also curious whether or not if I kind of lofted it up, whether or not Lewis would beat him with his speed, but not that Jefferson's that slow, I guess. Let's see if they want to try to run the ball here. I want to continue to see whether or not they can run the ball here. That would be the biggest thing I'd notice in this game versus the last one is not a whole lot of running by either side. Here we go. There's a nice run, but why did he cut it back? Not necessary to do that. Again, this one's with the edited rosters, so which supposedly maybe would fix that, but it didn't right there. Not possible to fix. The only thing that's going to fix that, I think, is a patch of some sort. That's the only thing that's going to fix the run game. At least fix that extraneous juking for no apparent reason stuff.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
I feel like it's a lot less. Like I feel like when I first started playing this game, they were juking and spinning, 3-4 jukes in a row for no apparent reason. But now I feel like it's one, but it's one juke in the wrong direction. Like it's when they've got a wide open hole, they've got they're going to have a huge gain, and then they juke to the left or to the right, like towards the defense. Maybe the Ravens are going to finally get a drive going here.
There are more people there to get him down.
Continue to kind of run the ball here. Kind of what I want to see, so that's good. Not going really anywhere. Let's go big nickel. Let's blitz them.
Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
We'll cover the sticks. Oh, we're going to run a screen pass trying to get over there. Got him down. That was close. I almost probably could have intercepted that one.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
This is brought in at the 21.
Whoop.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return.
A lot of punt return yards. A lot of punt return yards.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball.
Try spreading them out a little bit and then running it right up the middle. Spread out the defense some.
Especially if you like your defense because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game.
See if that kind of helps with the run game here. Not so bad on that run.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing.
Maybe that's what we got to do.
Success on first down.
Let's try a little halfback stretch with them spread out a little bit. I don't think this is probably going to work out in my favor, but we're going to run it anyway.
Now they try the right side here.
Or it does. Able to get the first down. Maybe that's the key, spreading them out a little bit. Let's keep them spread out, but let's run this blunt dive play.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I don't really want to run it that way. We're going to run it to the right.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Some extra space following the display of power.
Interesting. Getting things going. Getting the run game going.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Let's go halfback zone play. We'll run it to the left side here. Again, kind of keeping them spread out. Whoop, that's not going to work out well. That was a silly spin. Whoops.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much.
Let's go curl flats.
He did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah,
Ooh, gonna have to get rid of this one quick.
Right.
Let's keep Lewis in the block. Waiting for the comeback route to Matthews. Or not. Really needed to throw that one to Walker. Nobody else was open. He was open though. Nice defense.
After this sack, it looks like he'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake.
But not bad there. Not bad to kind of able to get the run game going a tiny bit. Just by kind of spreading them out a little bit, doing kind of ace set, spreading them out. Kind of worked.
Because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler.
Play action. That's. Did he catch that? No. Thought he was going to catch that one. Yikes. I mean, the Ravens have 54 yards in this game. This is the way this game is playing out. Is the way that is some of the part that frustrates me a little bit sometimes with All Pro, and why I feel like I want to find some sliders that work. But I feel like it was much better with when we were playing the Jaguars without the edited rosters. The game played very different.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half.
But this has always been my problem with All Pro. This game's kind of showing me that. I don't really quite know what it is, but all of a sudden, my defense is like the best in the NFL, holding the Ravens to 54 yards. Not that maybe the Ravens' offense is that good, but still.
Still first down.
This happens. It happens in the NFL, but I don't know if it happens that often.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I think we'll finish out this third quarter, and then we will go ahead and end the stream for tonight. I think I have decided that I'm going to test a little bit more. We'll see what Matt10's decides to do. We'll test a little bit more with the version 10.5, specifically with the unedited rosters, kind of the stock preseason rosters, if you will. And we'll continue to maybe play one more full game with that, see how it plays out on 10.5. Maybe I'll try to do that either probably Wednesday night and or Thursday night. Depends on what else is going on with my family at that time. But I think that'll be my plan here moving forward. I think I'm going to kind of be done with these edited rosters. I think the idea is great. iMac has done a lot of good work with it, and for a lot of people it's working. But for me, I'm not noticing a big difference. So I think I'm just going to kind of go with the preseason rosters, and we'll continue to test 10.5 sliders unless Matt10 has an update at some point. But maybe we'll test one more full game with the version 10.5 sliders and then if I'm happy with how it's playing, we will go for it. We'll go for getting my actual real franchise started. Let's see if we can kind of continue to keep them spread out here. Let's go inside zone split. Kind of spreading them out with this 3 wide receivers under center. Kind of action seems to be working. So let's see if we can continue to. Oh, that was not a very good run by me.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Let's go trap.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And they'll run it. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats.
Let's come back here and just try to run kind of almost a generic screen. Let's just go halfback slip screen here to the right side. Getting this one to Lewis.
This is 3rd and 11.
Looks like they're going to come out in a zone and cover up this one pretty well, but no, Lewis gets away.
Lewis has the first down and inside. 17 yards.
Gets enough for the first down. Barely, someone right on his tail.
You gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football. They've all been going together.
Not getting anything going. Nothing going running the ball.
Afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
They was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shot away.
Well, maybe I want to keep finishing. Well, let's play a smidge more. Let's play this one last 2nd and 10 play. I'm just curious with this play action how it works out. It's too fun. No matter what, I'm still enjoying this game. Matthews gets open and gets in for the touchdown. Nice play. All right, that's where we're going to end this stream. I appreciate you guys coming out and watching. I like version 10. It is, I think it is my favorite, but I like it better with the unedited rosters. So that's what I'm going to move forward with. Next time, we will, assuming again that Matt10 does not have any updates to 10.5, we'll play one full game with the unedited rosters and see how that ultimately pans out. Taking a quick look here at the stats, not good at all for the Ravens. Just 85 total yards, 45 rushing, 42 passing. I mean, just not good. Obviously, you'd like to be able to see more from the CPU. I can't imagine that really has anything to do with the rosters, but in any case, it is what it is. I'm going to move away from those at this point. So we're just going to concentrate on trying to find the best slider set with Matt10 here, whatever one's going to work the best. I liked how the game was playing with the Jaguars. It was 10-10 at halftime. It was a fun game. I was enjoying it. Felt smooth, felt nice. So I'm going to continue testing that. So next time, that's what we'll do. If there are any updates, we'll obviously make those as well. But thank you again for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it, and we will see you next time.